When I found a half-built pool sitting in my backyard with HOA workers saying it was theirs, I didn't get mad. I got legal. 3 weeks later, I owned the HOA, their budget, and even the president's mansion she built with my land money. The sound of drills and splashing concrete hit me before sunrise. I stepped outside, coffee in hand, staring at 6 construction trucks tearing up the far edge of my property. Pipes, rebar, and blue tiles, a pool. My pool. Except I never ordered it. "Hey," I shouted, "you're on private property." One foreman just shrugged. "HOA expansion project. We've got approval." Approval? I pulled my deed from the truck and marched right up to their supervisor. "This is my land," I said, pointing at the boundary stakes they'd pulled out. That's when Karen Whitmore, the HOA president, strutted up in her designer shades. "Relax," she said smugly. "We decided to extend the neighborhood pool. Everyone benefits." "Everyone?" I grinned. "You're about to benefit less than anyone." By noon, I was in the county records office tracing every permit, approval, and funding line. What I found made my jaw clench. Karen had used HOA dues to fund this expansion illegally, using my parcel as collateral. So I went silent. I bought up every defaulted HOA lien, one by one. Members who hated her were more than happy to sell. Within 3 weeks, I legally owned 51% of the HOA. At the next meeting, I walked in wearing a clean gray suit. Karen laughed until I dropped a folder in front of her, the ownership transfer paperwork. "You're looking," I said slowly, "at the new HOA president." The room went dead quiet. Her smirk disappeared. "And by the way, I slid another file across the table. That house you live in, it's tied to the HOA's debt, which I now control. You can vacate it by the weekend." Her face turned red as the others clapped. That evening, I stood at the edge of the pool they built illegally, watching her "for sale" sign go up next door. The reflection of the water shimmered like justice itself, clear, cold, and perfectly mine.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.